And we looked at Mark chapter 5 not long ago. We compared the maniac of the gatherings, as I think he's called, to people in hip hop and pop music at large and in pop culture at large, the people who entertain us. I compare many of them, most of them, to that man with the unclean spirits in Mark chapter 5. Why do I do that? Because that man had a lot of characteristics that our entertainers have. They have, and they still do, claim that they're in touch with spirits, with influences that we may not be able to see or perceive with our natural senses. And they tap into that other dimension, that other realm, that other kingdom to get their talents and play their roles. In Mark chapter 5, Jesus cast the devils out of this man, the legion, as it's called, as those unclean spirits go into a herd of pigs, of swine. The swine kills itself, themselves. I heard one preacher say it's the origin of deviled ham. And where we're getting to today, Mark 5, verse 15, where the people who kept the pigs ran off and told everybody what happened. Now, obviously, everybody in this area knows about this guy that's half naked or fully naked and in the tombs, the cemetery, and he's out there raising his voice up to the night skies or the skies, cutting themselves with stones. I mean, that's not somebody that's going to be a real secret in the neighborhood. These people that were following the pig herders back to see what had happened, they weren't concerned with this man who had been possessed and hurting himself for a long time being healed. They were more concerned with the fact that this person named Jesus had come along and performed this miracle and changed this man totally. And the Bible says they were afraid of Jesus. These people must have been afraid of a revival. So they got rid of Jesus. They saw a revival breaking out and they stopped it. Where people are afraid of the power of God, although the power of God was doing something great through Jesus Christ. And all through the New Testament, you can see that people are fearful, astonished, amazed, afraid of Jesus. And no one can say they did anything bad. Remember, at the trial of Jesus, then the rulers who were supposed to put him to death, they didn't want to. They kept trying to pass him around because they knew that Jesus was righteous. They knew that he had not done anything wrong. And even to this day, the people who don't believe in Jesus, they can't find anything wrong with him. He hasn't done anything wrong or evil. The worst they can probably say about Jesus is that he's claiming to be the Son of God, which they can't disprove. So they can't even really point at that. They just don't want to be accountable to him.